Hello, this is New Vision TV. I'm Lynn Komjisha. The Ugandan National Bureau of Standards is investigating a popular baby powder by Johnson after a series of trials in the US on allegations the company's talc-based powder contains asbestos, which causes cancer. UNBS spokesperson Barbara Kamusiime said the Bureau picked 6 samples of Johnson's baby powder from supermarkets and shops in Kikuubo, Kampala a fortnight ago for independent tests at their laboratory in Nakawa, Kampala, and the results will be released in 2 weeks. Johnson & Johnson, one of the world's largest independent biotech company by market cap, a U.S. jury issued a verdict last week ordering the pharmaceutical company to pay $25.7 million to a mother of 2 who says asbestos in its talcum baby powder gave her cancer. Joanne Anderson, 66, who claims she used the baby powder frequently to keep her hands and feet dry while bowling, was diagnosed with mesothelioma, a form of cancer linked to asbestos exposure.
Are you looking for a unique salon that will accommodate your worries? Mistake Beauty Unisex Salon is there for you. It does manicure and pedicure, massage, women's hair of all types, both normal and bridal packages, men's haircuts of all types, foot scrubs, facial, and for a person planning for a wedding, they have makeup stylists all in one location. They use modern equipment that will not be an effect on your skin. Mistake Beauty Unisex Salon is located in Wandegea on Bomba Road with big parking space. For more information, contact the numbers below.
In business news, the government will not allow the country's growing debt to reach 50% of the gross domestic product, which is seen as a red line for the economy, according to President Yoweri Museveni. In the run-up to the reading of the national budget, analysts have expressed concern about the increased borrowing by the government to fund its operations. The president, in an exclusive interview at State House, maintained that the borrowing levels were under control. The country plans to start commercial oil production in 2020 with projections that the resource will fetch $3 billion, which is 10.8 trillion shillings in revenues from oil exports and services. The national debt currently stands at 37.9 trillion shillings, according to the Bank of Uganda's State of the Economy report released in March, which shows a 9.4% rise in 5 months between June and December 2017. Moving on, Wakeso District Councillors declined to approve the budget for the next financial year, demanding for an increment in their salaries. The councillors also demanded for the establishment of an inquiry into the district's revenue collection system, which they believe is fraudulent. During the council meeting, councillors who are left with only 3 days to deadline expressed bitterness over their current allowances, which they claimed were meager. They wanted their sitting allowance increased from 300,000 shillings per sitting to 500,000 shillings. Now, since the council's allowances depend on the revenue collected by the district, they also wanted an inquiry on whether all the revenue collected reached the district coffers or ended up in wrong accounts. Some councillors, including Zam Cheyune, the representative for Naweru Sub-County, walked out of the council chambers. In sports news, Rugby Cranes coach John Duncan believes the team will come back stronger in the next fixtures, starting with Namibia on June 16th. Duncan said this after a 34-16 defeat by Kenya in the first leg of the Elgon Cup on Saturday at Legends Rugby Club in Kampala. Kenya coach Ian Snook said that despite the win, there were evident weaknesses in his team and there's an urgent need to fix them. The Uganda team considered several penalties that coach Duncan and his team would have to fix if the team is to put up a formidable contest in the Gold Cup. Peter Kalonzo and Darwin Makiza gave the visitors a 7-0 lead through a try and conversion respectively before Makiza added a penalty to stretch the margin to 10-0. Uganda replied with a penalty courtesy of Ivan Magomu, but the charged Kenyans added a try through Tony Onyango and conversion by Makiza to reach it to 17-3 before Leo Seje added a try and conversion by Makita to take a 24-9 lead at the break. In the second half, Uganda regrouped and fought back, but only managed to get a try and conversion. But again, the Kenyans, who were exceptionally better in all departments, added 2 tries to end the game 34-16. You're still watching New Vision TV, and now for a Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at Itanda Falls. Itanda Falls are one of the hidden pearls of Uganda, located in Jinji district along the River Nile. They attract various activities like rafting, boat riding, and sightseeing. Let's take a look.
It is never easy for those who are not immediate locals to find Itanda Falls. They remain one of the hidden pearls in the Pearl of Africa, Uganda, joining in the leagues of Bujagali Falls, another of Uganda's wonders. When you reach Itanda Falls, the sight is unforgettable. Visitors engage in rafting and the brave ones even swim, though the rocks are very slippery because of the moss that grows on them. The sharp rocks and the rocket-like current can trap even the most experienced. At sunset, the waves become magical. The sound that comes from the waves hitting the rocks is a melody to remember for a lifetime. Itanda Falls also has a forest island in the center of it. To locals, it is considered a sacred site, a blessed place where they come to pray. We could go on and on to speak about Itanda Falls, but why not make the time and journey to Itanda Falls for yourself for that wonderful experience? Now for more Pearl of Africa stories, visit our website www.newvision.co.ug. Our newspaper, The Sunday Vision, is also another home of adventures, so grab your copy every Sunday for Pearl of Africa stories.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of your updates on your mobile, on your desktop, on your tablet, anywhere in the globe by visiting www.newvision.co.ug. I am Lynn Komjisha.